Hi there, welcome to Uzima Lifestyle. I'm Peter Mongania, the founder and also the developer of Uzima Lifestyle website. And I'm happy to take you through a quick presentation of what Uzima Lifestyle website is all about. For those who are not familiar with Kiswahili, Uzima is a Kiswahili word meaning health, wholeness, vitality, life, etc. Let us begin by stating our vision and mission. Our vision is to empower individuals, families, communities, and corporate staff to live a holistic lifestyle that glorifies God and enables them to achieve their overall well-being. Our mission: to use the internet platform to support, encourage, and motivate people towards a behavioral and lifestyle change which will enable them to achieve their personal well-being. Your well-being matters to us. That's why we have created this site, which is equipped with tools and resources to help you improve your well-being towards a happier and a more fulfilling life. We believe well-being and fitness is more fun when it is done with colleagues and also with your friends. Contrary to what many people believe, well-being isn't just about being happy, nor is it only about being wealthy or successful, and it is certainly not limited to physical health and wellness. In fact, focusing on any one of these elements in isolation may drive us to feelings of frustration and even failure. What is well-being then? Gallup scientists have been exploring the demands of life well lived since the mid-20th century, and more recently, in partnership with leading economists, psychologists, and other acclaimed scientists, they began to explore the common elements of well-being in more than 150 countries. This gave them a lens into the well-being of more than 98% of the world's population. Now, 6 distinct dimensions or elements of what constitutes well-being emerged during their research. Gallup is a famous research organization in USA. Now, these 6 key areas of being that seem to reflect the health or wellness of human lot are: 1. Spiritual well-being. The second is physical well-being, social well-being, financial well-being, career well-being, and community well-being. We can therefore say that well-being is about the combination of our spiritual foundation, our love for what we do each day, the quality of our relationships, the security of our finances, the vibrancy of our physical health, and the pride we take in what we have contributed to our communities. However, we must note that what is important is how these 6 elements interact and how they balance with each other. Our website provides a social networking platform that enables our members to engage with their friends and colleagues to adopt a healthy, holistic lifestyle. As mentioned earlier, we believe our well-being and fitness is more fun when it is done with friends and colleagues. Social networking can be defined as working together within a defined group of individuals, a social network, to achieve a common purpose. Now, what are the benefits of social networking? There's a new body of research that demonstrates just how important social networks are to individuals' health. Dr. Nicholas Christakis from Harvard Medical School has pioneered this research, and he found out that good health is contagious. This means that when a person loses weight or quits smoking, their friends and family are more likely to do so as well. The implication of this research is that interventions can leverage this phenomenon to purposefully spread healthy behaviors. By using strategies that bring your employees together or any group and leveraging peer support, you can increase the likelihood of your population getting healthier. Social networking also generates participation rates higher than any traditional form of wellness or well-being initiative. It is difficult to reach all your employees with a one-to-one interventions like coaching. The power of social networking lies in its many-to-many sort of relationships, where participants are empowered to engage their colleagues. When this happens, your wellness program goes viral and turns into a grassroots employees-driven initiative. Once employees become engaged in wellness programs through social methods, they are more likely to remain interested over the longer term. Connecting with their colleagues makes wellness fun and highly relevant. Their colleagues also provide a sense of accountability, which is very important, which increases their chance of success. Long-term engagement is the key to sustainable behavior change and improved health outcomes. If enhancing your well-being will be your 2015 New Year resolution, then joining Uzima Lifestyle as a group of friends is the way to go. Uzima Lifestyle website is based on these 6 key areas of well-being, which research has shown they reflect the health or wellness of mankind. We have put together tools and other resources to help you improve on your overall personal well-being index. Our website is an attempt to bridge the gap between theory and practice in well-being. It will help you to put into practice the 6 key elements of well-being which will transform your life. And because sustaining a lifestyle of well-being can sometimes be a challenge, you can count on the support of your friends through the social networking feature. Now, over the last few years that we have been training people on well-being, we have found out that people have the basic knowledge about what is good for them, but they don't put to practice what they know. They continue to accumulate knowledge, but they remain the same. The teaching and the preaching we listen to, the books we read, the educational programs we participate in, the knowledge we gather everywhere should all serve to strengthen one or more of the 6 areas of our well-being, as these are the areas that matter the most in life. Knowledge should not be an end unto itself. It should transform us to make us better people, capable of changing the world around us and make the world a better place. We should live out our new understanding, our new knowledge using the tools and the resources in Uzima Lifestyle website. This way, we shall grow in our well-being and hence fulfill God's purpose for our lives. Back to the 6 key elements of well-being that make life worthwhile. The first element is spiritual well-being. This is about living a life centered on God, which affects each aspect of our well-being. Turn to God for strength as you seek to live a holistic lifestyle. There is nothing as enriching as living out the purpose God intended for your life. Be grounded on your values and your faith. The energy, the driving and the motivating force for our overall well-being is our spiritual well-being, our faith. Nurture your relationship with God through prayer and meditations. The second element is physical well-being. Probably more than any other component of our health, our physical well-being is a matter of choices. In fact, good physical wellness is a net result of our positive and negative health choices. Too often, our human nature, as clearly exemplified by the choice Esau made in giving up his birthright for Jacob's yummy lentil stew, leads us to make short-term health decisions that are inconsistent with our long-term health objectives. And it all adds up. So the first and most powerful resolution we can make is to align our day-to-day healthy choices with our short-term incentives to support our wellness goals for diet and physical exercises. Healthy choices such as having half of your plate made up of fruits and vegetables and the other half being 30% whole grains and 20% protein accompanied by a glass of milk. Daily flexibility and aerobic exercises such as jogging, walking, games, etc. Finally, for all people, it is best to sleep 6 to 8 hours per night. Too little sleep leads to immune deficiency, and too much sleep alters our metabolism and makes us slug back. The third element is social well-being, having strong, close relationships. We were created by God to be social beings, living in community, and instructed to help each other and love each other. Make time to build and maintain social well-being through your interaction and play and forgiveness. Take time to nurture your relationships with family, friends, congregation, and co-workers. Fairness and justice focuses on treating others right according to the rules and laws. How will you treat your laborers, your house help, and let's even say other road users. And also it has to do with being tolerant of other people from diverse backgrounds, e.g. ethnic, racial, and social class. The fourth element is financial well-being. In all aspects of well-being, we are called to be stewards. This is demonstrated by having an understanding of our financial situation and taking care of it in such a way that we are prepared for financial changes. It involves prudent financial stewardship with regard to saving, tithing, sharing, and spending within our budget. It is also about being comfortable with where our money comes from and where our money is going. Career well-being or occupational well-being is about enjoying what you do each day because it's your calling. We all have a calling, a career, to follow Christ's example, living a life of meaning, purpose, and service to our neighbor. Our careers are our life's work and passions, our everyday roles through which God calls us to help make a world a better place. Those who have career well-being, they are faithful stewards of their talents and abilities and find opportunities to build and use them. Control your workload, of course, and have time for your personal lifestyle, that is, things to do with your health, pleasure, leisure, family, and spiritual development. Because you can remember the old proverbs that all work and no play makes Jack, or let's say Kenodia, a dull boy. The fifth element is community well-being, where people are engaged in the area in which they live. Great workplaces enable part-time hours or flexible working conditions for staff who wish to pursue interests outside of work. Great managers also take an interest in passions or causes that are close to an employee's heart. Perhaps their passion for a sport, their children, or their support of a particular cause in the community. Community well-being evaluates how well you and your community fit together and not just complement but actually support each other. This can be the community of the estate where you live or your rural community. Is the environment of your community safe, economically viable, physically enticing? Does it offer recreational opportunities, clean air and water, etc.? If you actively give back to your community through service and particularly through offering your time, after all, your time maybe your most valuable possession, both you and your community will thrive. When given the choice to serve in the community, opt in, not out. Your participation pays community dividends for all. We can therefore say well-being is about the combination of our intimacy with God, the vibrancy of our physical health, the quality of our relationships, the security of our finances, our love for what we do each day, and the pride we take in what we have contributed to our communities. Let me now highlight some of the benefits of joining Uzima Lifestyle, using Uzima Lifestyle as our model. With the new year comes the new year resolutions, which are short-lived for quite a number of people. The start in January normally is excellent, but by February the zeal has fizzled away, and we are back again to the old routine of our miserable lifestyle. Uzima Lifestyle is not only a framework for setting up your new year resolution, it is also a platform for accountability to ensure you live up to your new year resolutions or goals. If your new year resolutions or goals are balanced, you'll find that they somehow fall within the 6 elements of well-being. If they are not balanced, then you can balance them around the 6 dimensions of well-being. Or maybe it is not just a case of the new year, but you just want to put your life in order. You want to live a more fulfilled life, a balanced lifestyle. Well, Uzima Lifestyle, our site, will help you set your personal goals with daily monitoring and also evaluation. At the heart of Uzima Lifestyle is a tool for tracking your daily efforts or activities of living a balanced life around the 6 dimensions of well-being, and for that matter, tracking how you are doing on your personal goals. I must add that the tool does not just keep track of your activities, but it also enables you to self-assess yourself subjectively using a Likert scale. That is, using a scale of 1 to 5. The results are then graphed and shared with friends in your group. These same friends within your group will be your accountability partners to monitor your progress and to give a word of encouragement and to cheer you on. You can also use the Uzima Lifestyle framework to disciple or mentor someone to live a holistic lifestyle centered on God. The social media features, the daily tracking of activities, and the ability to share your information either privately or publicly makes Uzima Lifestyle an ideal tool for discipleship. It enables both the person discipling and the person being discipled to be in touch with each other on a daily basis, with the ability for online dialogue and exchange of information around the 6 dimensions of well-being. Uzima Lifestyle will also come in handy for someone yearning to change their negative behavior, or someone with a behavior disorder such as being into pornography, being workaholic, or addicted to the internet. Uzima Lifestyle will link you up with a group of counselors to help you in your journey to get rid of the unwanted behavior. This is all done in private, either between you and the counselor or within a group that are signed a confidentiality statement. Or maybe you have a problem of drug or alcohol addiction. We shall connect you with a good drug recovery program with excellent support for rehabilitation. And Uzima Lifestyle is an excellent tool for drug and alcohol rehabilitation program, as it will help you replace the bad lifestyle with a holistic lifestyle centered on God. In conclusion, what is Uzima Lifestyle website all about? This site will help you with the practicalities of living out your well-being on a daily basis. Now, as the developer and founder of this website, let me give you a little background of what led me into starting Uzima Lifestyle website. As an IT expert and unbeliever, I decided to create a web-based tool to help me and my fellow Christians to live out in real life God's purpose. I felt I should take advantage of today's pervasive nature of IT, as exemplified by smartphones, tablets, etc., to help us become better people, better Christians, better husbands, better parents, etc. I was thinking of a tool to help me to be accountable for my actions in real life on a daily basis. I'm emphasizing real life because sometimes there's a disconnect among many Christians between faith and their day-to-day lives. A purpose-driven life must live out its faith on a daily basis in at least 6 of the above areas, or the areas we have already talked about. At least we have agreed that these are the areas that matter the most in real life. That is, nurturing our relationship with God, taking care of our body as the temple of the Holy Spirit, and also to give us energy to do exploits for the Lord, nurturing our relationship with family, friends, colleagues, and neighbors, being good stewards of financial resources that God has blessed us with, living a life of meaning and purpose in our careers, and giving back to the community. We hope Uzima Lifestyle is going to be a blessing to you, your family, and friends. We don't charge our members to use this website. However, it costs us money to develop, support, and keep this site running. We could use online advertisements to generate income. We don't want to clutter this site with advertisements, which sometimes can be quite annoying. Together, we can keep this site free from the interruptions of online advertisement through your donations. Today, I am requesting you to make a one-time donation or sign up to be making monthly donations. As a guideline for your donation, it costs us 250 shillings or $3 per member per month to run Uzima Lifestyle website. We shall be very grateful, very thankful if you can consider giving over and above this suggested figure to enable this ministry to extend its services to those who are not able to give for one reason or another. Before I sign off, I want to ask you this question. How many people will you choose today to help live the life God created them to live? Live out your purpose every day with Uzima Lifestyle. Thank you for your support, and may God bless you.